How's everybody doing? As you can see, we're back, and I'm now a grandfather, so FYI, and I'm going to babysit my grandbaby tonight. So I'm excited about that. But let's get to talking about crypto because it is heating up a little bit. I just feel like we got one more big dip coming, but we'll see. I've got a nice little bag waiting to make that purchase. Hopefully we get that one more dip. In any case, they're still working through that Clarity Act, but the banks are screwing around. There's a video of Jamie Dimon floating around where he's trying to say something dumb like, they got to follow these rules. The banks do, and if crypto wants to be able to offer rewards, then why don't they just become a bank? Well, guess what? A lot of them are becoming a bank. Kraken just became the first crypto bank. And one of the reasons for that, because you might ask yourself, why did they become one and get the Fed master account? They got the Fed master account approved, and Ripple hasn't. Well, Kraken put in that application much earlier than Ripple did, like a year or so, maybe even longer. And they're an exchange. Ripple, on the other hand, it got the full bank authorization, and it's a full financial services firm. It's got the whole stack. So, and I'll show you a video on that after this one so you can kind of see what they're doing. But banks want to go back and relitigate the Genius Act while they're trying to put together the Clarity Act, and they're holding the Clarity Act hostage. But you know what? That Genius Act thing's already been litigated. It's done. It's over, baby. Let's move forward. So they're trying to claim that these crypto companies should become banks because they could abide by the same rules. Well, guess what? The crypto companies, at least especially the ones who issue stable coins, they got much stiffer rules because they have to back every stable coin they lend out or that they issue one-to-one with the US dollar with either cash or cash equivalents. I think last time I checked, banks still have a zero reserve policy right now. It's not being imposed on them. It used to be a 10% reserve. It's like if you had $100 on the balance sheet, you had to have 10% of it in cash, right? If there's $1,000, you'd have to have about $100 in cash to back it. I think right now it's at zero. Whereas crypto companies who issue stable coins, they gotta have it one-to-one to back every single one of those issued stable coins. The other thing is what banks really don't want is they don't want to lose that ridiculous privilege where if you give them $100, they can lend out 1,000. They can charge 14% on that 1,000 they lend out, and they're only going to pay you maybe 2-3% on your 100. It's ridiculous, man. They get to print money out of thin air, and they don't want to give that up, and they don't want these other guys to offer it too, because what's going to happen